Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I am you.
Oh yeah, wake up, yeah, oh yeah, wake up, yeah, make it motherfucker.
What's up, everybody? FTWitachi here, you know what it is, and thank you very much for tuning in. We are finally here, finally ready to go. Finally got some time to put in the work for the Get Your Rating series. Episode 2, I don't know how long ago it was for episode 1. It was probably sometime in October or November I released that thing. And it was episode 1 for PACE, for FIFA 18, which you get your rating. As you guys can see, it is starting to get dark. That's a little bit of a time frame I've got to complete this video. But today, we've completed FIFA PACE. Now we're going to be moving on to FIFA Dribbling. So what that entitles is agility, balance, reaction, ball control, dribbling, and composure. So basically, how comfortable are you with a soccer ball? So basically, I've got a couple of drills set up. They're basic drills. When it comes to FIFA, when it comes to practicing, when it comes to all of that type of stuff, for the squads, for the players in the game, they base it off of the basics. They don't base it off of star level skills, 5-star level skills, 4-star level skills, 3-star level skills. Those are the additional types of features that each individual player can have. But when it comes to the actual training and all that stuff, it's basically basic sets of drills that we can do, and that's basically what I came up with today. Can I say basically some more, fam? So without further ado, we got a couple of drills that I'm about to show you. I've got one dribbling drill called weaving it out, another one diagonal BBs, figure of 8, 360, up and diagonal, and basically how it's going to work, we're going to be doing it in 2 different phases, the exact same one twice, and basically 2.5 points minus per mistake and 10 points per clear. So without further ado, let me go ahead and basically cinematic this whole thing, and then I'll go ahead and explain a little bit more deeply. Alrighty, everybody, so how this is going to work is we've got 5 different drills set up, as you guys just saw, and each one has a finishing gate. So this first one, as you guys can see where the ball is starting off, it is diagonal BBs. We're going to be moving diagonally to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and through a gate around each cone, as many touches as we want. Basically how it works is simple. You get 10 points for clearing each station without touching a cone and with no mistakes. Per mistake, you're going to be docked 2.5 points. So basically you get a total of 4 mistakes, and then your whole entire set is worth 0 points. So without further ado, this is basically diagonal BBs. We're going to go ahead and show you the other 4 stations over here. Alright, so the next station, very simple as well. We got 5 different green cones in a straight line, and we're going to be weaving it out, going in and out of each single gap, heading out to the gate that is just at the end there with 2 cones that are ending this station. Next station, we've got what I call figure of 8. Basically, you're going to start at this green cone here, move on to the 2 just directly behind me here, and make the number 8. As you guys can see, it's a figure of 8, and once you've completed one single figure of 8, head on out to the last 2 cones that are at the gap at the end, and that station will be completed. Probably the easiest station here out of the bunch. Very simple. Starting off at the first cone, moving on to the cone in the middle, one single 360. All you have to do is dribble around the cone with the inside or the outside of the foot, whatever is comfortable, and making your way through to the end. And last up, we've got what I just call up diagonal. You start off at the green cone as just like the rest of the station. You're going to go ahead and move up with the inside of the foot around the cone, back to this cone just to my left here with the outside of the foot, get around that cone, head on through the gate. So without further ado, let's get into the basics where it's just dribbling with the inside and the outside of our foot. and then we'll go ahead and do the exact same thing with a little bit of a twist on the next set, where I'll be doing some skill work as well in between each and every set. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit up station 1. Alright, station number 1, diagonal BBs, inside outside the foot, keep it close, get through the gate, and we're completed. Let's see how easy this is. Easy as that, fam. Total of 10 points by completing the station. No mistakes at all. Let's move on to station 2. Next up, station 2, weaving it out of cones. Very simple. Don't hit a cone. No mistakes. Let's do it. Total of 20 points, boys. Dribbling total going to be going up through the roof, fam. This one's actually my favorite one. It's a figure 8, very simple. 2 cones. Let's get to it. So glad I'm doing these in one take, because it's about to get dark, fam. About to get dark. Alright, total of 30 points from stations 1, 2, and 3. Moving on to station 4. I'm pretty sure we're going to be at 40 points after this one. So all we have to do, middle cone in the middle, 360 inside or outside of the foot. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to do it twice, fam. Inside and outside of the foot to make sure I don't make any mistakes. And I mean, this just showcases I can dribble a ball, fam. Enough said. Move on to the last station, fam. Here at the last station, up diagonal, finish through the gate, don't touch any cones, and then there'll be no worries, fam. Let's get to it. So far we got 50 total points accumulated from stations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Have yet to make a mistake, have yet to hit a cone, but guess what? That doesn't mean anything. I can dribble through cones, and I'm pretty sure you can too, unless you don't play soccer or football, whatever you guys call it. But we're going to be doing the same thing over again, and I'm going to go ahead and throw some skill work in between each and every set. Different moves on each set as well, and we'll go from there. Very similar to the last one. So we'll be starting off with diagonal BBs, moving on to weaving it out, figure of 8, 360, as well as up diagonal. But I'm going to throw in some moves from my foot, get through the pressure, get through the cones with different various moves, and showcase to you guys that I actually have control of the ball and that I can actually dribble the ball. I should not make a mistake. This is going to be a little bit weird when it comes to the total result, because I already know what I should be at dribbling. But yeah, let's do this. Diagonal BVs with skill. I'm going to do some soul behinds, I'm going to do some soul Vs, some soul behind drag, soul behinds, anything that I can do to get rid of the pressure from the defenders and make my way through the final gate at the end there. Again, I have to do these moves before each individual cone. I do not have to go around the cones in this certain station, because I'll be doing that in different stations over there. So I want to go ahead and mix that up just a little bit in this one. So every single move has to be before the cone. If I make any mistakes with the move, or I make any mistakes by hitting the cone, in my mind, I'm going to deduct 2.5 points per mistake. So again, same thing. Let's get to it. Simple, fam. 60 points total. Nope. That doesn't count. That was after the fact. That was after the fact, fam. Doesn't count. Move on to station 2. I still got 60 points. Very similar. Weaving it out. Using moves. But in this one, I use moves that are in the diagonal BBs. In this one, I'm going to go ahead and do different variations of dribbling with the ball. Sole of the foot, outside of the foot, inside of the foot. You name it, you got it. We're going to do that here. So let's go ahead and do it. Perfecto, fam. Perfecto. Alright, now this one, we're going to just go ahead and just start messing around, messing about. As much skill moves as possible to get through this thing. Figure of 8. Doesn't matter. I'm going to showcase you guys I got what it takes to get that 10 score on this one, fam. So let's get to it. Right, got a total of 80 points, 2 more stations left. Let's go ahead and move on. So station 4, just dribbling, 360 around the cone finish. I gotta do moves to get around that cone. I'm gonna do the same move 4 times because I really love this move and I enjoy this move. And it is a good way to practice this move as well. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm probably gonna get 100, fam. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No mistakes. I'm just saying. Last one. Up diagonal and finish out. I'm going to do change of directions or turns before each cone. So all I have to do is 2 different turns and then head on out through the gate. We covered on the first set. I call those pivots, which is basically a move and you go kind of sideways, but in this case it was diagonal BBs. But I just had to twist my hips and it still took me sideways, so like I still behind. Next one, we ended up doing different parts of the foot. So that was just basic dribbling, just taking it to the next level. We got to this 3rd set. We did the figure of 8. I did an attacking dribble, which was the double under on the way back. I did a wrong foot dribble, which was the double move, which I turned, faked to go back and went forward. I also did another attacking dribble on that one, which was sole over, which is basically going out of player and going forward. On this one, I did pivots 4 times. I did sole behind 4 times to get around the cone, 360. We have yet to really do change of directions, which is what I'm going to do here. And go ahead and finish this off, fam. Let's get to it. So we got a Hondo. Gonna go ahead and recap this one so I didn't take it over there. So, that's about it for the episode. Thank you very much for tuning in to get your rating for FIFA 18. Just got through the dribbling in this episode. And to recap with you guys my total score and everything that you need to know about what just happened, we're about to do that right now. So, dribbling. It's all about agility, balance, reaction, ball control, dribbling, and composure. It's all about how comfortable are you with the ball. It has nothing to do with those 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, and beyond tricks, such as what I just kind of did with the ball at my foot. It is basically how comfortable you are with the ball. I like to call it dribbling on 1, or sometimes you can dribble on 2. And what that means is every step dribbling on 1, you are touching the ball. That means you're keeping the ball close to you, getting through obstacles, getting through defenders, just like Messi does. He doesn't use the double unders, the solo overs like Ronaldo used to back in the day. He just keeps it close and cuts through people and weaves in and out of people, fam. What we just did is what Messi does, and that's why he has such a high dribbling rating. So we did 5 different drills. Dribbling with weaving and out, diagonal BBs, figure of 8, 360, as well as the up and diagonal. There was at least 5 cones per exercise or per station. So there was 10 points for a clean clear, and minus 2.5 points for any mistake, whether you miscontrolled the ball or you hit a cone. So you can do up to 4 mistakes per exercise, very easy. And then we moved on to the next set of stations, dribbling with skill. Anything that you want, you can be creative with weaving and out, diagonal BBs, figure of 8, 360 out, as well as up and diagonal with the exact same score line. So it got a little bit more difficult. 10 points per clean clear, as well as a negative and deduction of 2.5 points per mistake. Whether you made a mistake on the move this time, or the specific skill that you gave yourself to do. Hit a cone, you name it, minus 2.5 points. So that was dribbling. Episode 1 we covered pace. Episode 2 we covered dribbling. I'm going to give myself 100 in dribbling. If you watch my videos, you watch my training and all that stuff, you'll notice I'm a really good dribbler with the ball. I am very comfortable with the ball. I'm going to give myself 100 rating just because I feel like that is semi-deservable. Because I do know for a fact, later on when it comes to one of these other ones, most likely it starts with a P. I'm going to get a really low score to it, and that's just because I'm not good at it. So, yeah. I'm going to give myself 100 in this one. And go ahead and try it yourself. Go ahead and hit up a park. Go ahead and try this yourself. Let me know what rating you get down below in the description box. Had to rush this video because it is starting to get dark, but that is okay. This video, fam, is brought to you by FTWitachi. If you don't know already, go ahead and check out our video. I'm joking, by the way. This is not brought to you by FTWitachi. That's just water I put in a FTWitachi bottle. This is my FTWitachi drink that I've already mixed. But no, this isn't brought to you by FTWitachi or nothing. I don't do advertisements like that in my videos. But if you guys want to go and check them out in the description box down below with the rest of our sponsors. But I do want to go ahead and hit you guys up with a cool video that I recently released. It was the FTWitachi sample pack. So if you're interested in trying any of these goodies, you can buy yourself a sample pack. It's for $40. You get C4 30 servings. You get an on-the-go bottle, which I just tossed over there. You also get 2 t-shirts, 1 male, 1 female. You get a shaker bottle, which is not this one. It is the FTWitachi one, and it's 10 times better than this one. And you also get, last but not least, a bunch of samples, 5 different samples for one of the best products in the game. So go ahead and check it out. Only $40. I have a 10% discount code, so it turns it into $36. Shipping is free. Everything is free. So flat $36 on the sample pack. So go ahead and cop yourself FTWitachi sample pack. If you are someone that uses these products already, you're probably already stoked. But if you're new to it, great way to start. Also, just the 30 servings of C4 is $35. So you're getting the 2 t-shirts. You're going to be getting the sample packs, 5 different sample packs, the shaker cup, as well as the on-the-go for just $1. Simple as that. And what that does is I'm going to tell you right now, it does help me with the ambassador or the affiliate program of FTWitachi. They're starting to dwindle down who they're affiliating with and who they're sponsoring. So I do need to get some help from you guys as well to get me back into the program, or so I don't get kicked out of the program. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. FIFA 18, get your rating. Stay tuned for the next episode. thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Catch you guys on episode 3. Let's hope I can release it as quickly as this one. Yeah.